Hi, my name is Cindy Olson, and I started Cindy by Nature in 2018 so that I could offer mindful nature programs to others and provide a platform where people could reconnect and heal our relationship with the natural world. And one of the most transformative practices is actually one of the simplest, and I'm going to share that with you on Tuesday, December 8th. And that is the sit spot practice, which is how I begin each day. And that is takes place outside. So if you can join me on Tuesday, then maybe just try to see if you can step outside and do that wherever you are. And it makes it much more comfortable in the winter to do that when you've got a hot cup of tea in your hands. And so what I'm going to share with you now is one of my favorite teas to enjoy through the winter months, and that is a white pine tea. So I'll show you how to make that now. So this is my backyard in the middle of suburbia, but I'm lucky to have three beautiful white pines that border my yard with my neighbor's yard. And so the nice thing about these white pines is that whenever the wind blows, they always seem to gift me some of their needles. So if it's a windy day, so I should be able to find something. And sure enough, here is a branch. So I'm gonna take this and make my tea. So here's what I ended up gathering outside. I have 2 branches of white pine and everything else we're gonna need to make our tea, which is very simple. It's just 3 cups of filtered water, obviously your saucepan to simmer the water up in, a lemon if you wanna add that for some extra flavor, and then I always like to sweeten mine with either raw local honey or Vermont, of course, maple syrup. And you'll just need a strainer if you prefer to strain out the needles once it's done steeping. So this is how you identify a white pine. It's actually rather easy. If you look closely, there are little bundles of needles attached to the branch. And each what we call package of needles, if I break one off, each one is always on a white pine going to have 5 needles. So I just pulled one off and I can see I have an extra from another side bundle. But this bundle, see it's attached here, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 needles, always 5. And that's easy to remember that it's a white pine because the word white, W-H-I-T-E, is 5 letters. So I'm just breaking the needles off of the branch because the branch itself will have woody parts that won't be tasty in our tea. And I'm just going to break those off. I'm going to get, for this batch that's going to be 3 cups of water, I'm going to go for about a ½ cup of needles. And I'm just going to put these in this bowl, and then I'm going to rinse them under the tap water just to clean them off, make sure there's no residual dirt or bacteria on the outside of the needles. Thanks. 20 minutes, and so we've strained the needles out of the water, and now I have this delicious white pine water tea waiting to be enjoyed. So today I'm just gonna spritz a little bit of fresh lemon into the tea. And today I'm feeling a craving for honey. So I'm going to spoon a bit of that raw local honey into the tea and have a taste. It's like drinking the forest. Delicious.